Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The first test is Zende. Carter and Hope need support. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Zende Forrester Dominguez is in disbelief. He finds what Hope Logan and Carter Walton are doing unbelievable. Zende shares the same connection as Eric Forrester, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, and Rich Forrester. He observes that what's going on is directly impacted by Carter and Hope's recent romantic relationship. But compared to his three other relatives, Zende is in a very different situation. He has been offered the main designer position in the restored Hope for the future rather than being treated disrespectfully. Brooke, Logan, and Ridge are trapped in a downward spiral. Because he holds Hope responsible for Carter's personality change, Ridge made remarks about her that were quite nasty. Hope will not be run over by Ridge, and Brooke will not back down. This may indicate that B&B's most erratic pair is about to split up again. But before it is made evident, more needs to happen. Brooke may sympathize with Ridge's surprise in the interim. When she reported the coup preparation she overheard Carter and Hope discussing in the cabin, she further demonstrated her devotion and allegiance. In this debate, Ridge is therefore at a disadvantage. The cutting of HFTF infuriated Zende. It implied that all of his hard work was being put to waste. However, he may continue where he left off thanks to this surprising change of events. It's safe to assume that Zende will take over as Hope's chief designer, as she requested, even though additional daytime cards must fall before a normal order of business is restored. So he has a huge advantage. However, he must consider the disloyalty of that choice. Steffi, Eric, and Ridge intend to oppose Carter's aggressive takeover. Zende would therefore be at odds with his family if he supported Carter and Hope, which would paint him as an opportunist. Zende must also think about everything being undone in the end and the Forresters taking control again. That might result in him losing his job. Hope and Carter are currently in charge of fashion. However, how long will this amazing state of affairs continue? According to Justin Barber, Carter's actions were morally wrong yet lawful. Although they may have to, the Forresters are not yet ready to accept that. Ridge's remarks to Brooke suggest that he is already changing course. His desire to permanently put an end to Hope will enrage Carter. Carter and Hope are working together at this stage of the coup. For the new FC to succeed, they will require a lot more allies than they do each other. It remains to be seen if Zende will be the first to join them. Forresters fight back, Carter's CEO swindle, and Brooke's horrific discovery. According to The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks, Remy Price will become more and more desperate to tear Elektra Forrester away from this entire LA scene. Remy will step up his cunning to a new level during the week of December 16th to 20th, as he plans to separate Will Spencer and Elektra. Hope Logan and Carter Walton will continue to congratulate themselves on their successful coup. But since Rich Forrester, Steffi Forrester, Eric Forrester, and Zende Forrester Dominguez will all join forces to fight back, Carter and Hope shouldn't get overconfident. Brooke Logan will enlist Katie Logan's assistance at Forrester Creations in order to make some significant announcements. All of this is leading up to a live social media feed in which Carter throws a curveball before letting Brooke take over. It appears like Carter will highlight the Logan's accomplishments to the business before letting Brooke make the announcement that she would be returning to her position as CEO. Ridge and the other Forresters will be furious when Brooke announces that she is taking back that job. Ridge will conclude that Taylor Hayes was correct about Brooke all along after taking a hard look back at his past. Ridge will reportedly just throw Brooke in the rearview mirror, since it would appear that she has betrayed him on a whole other level. As they become heated behind closed doors at the Forrester estate, Ridge will immediately shift his focus to Taylor. Sadly, those doors won't remain locked for long since Brooke will soon come and probably give them a hard time. Will see Remy at Il Giardino without Elektra's knowledge. When Wood acknowledges that he fears Remy would ruin things for Elektra, he will threaten to hold Remy accountable if that occurs. Unfortunately, it appears like Elektra will be dismissed since Remy will ruin her life once more with the next wave of deepfake photos. Brooke could believe that Elektra has to be let go since Forrester Creations is now dealing with more turmoil than they can manage. According to our B&B forecasts, if the debut of the complete jewelry collection is shelved, Ivy Forrester may also suffer. Will learn about the earlier deepfakes, as well as these new ones once Electra's reality collapses. Will could become suspicious of Remy and level some charges as a result, but Electra might become agitated and stand up for her buddy. There will be some Christmas get-togethers the week of December 23rd to 27th, but because of all the recent turmoil, not everyone will be invited. The atmosphere around this year's Christmas festivities could be a touch strange. Remy will try to reassure Electra throughout the second half of the deepfake disaster by drawing her closer. Will Electra begin to see the same dark side Will does? Or will she fall for Remy's charade? Will has a panic? Does Remy abduct Electra when she is missing? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Remy Price has concluded that he and Electra Forrester are not a good fit in Los Angeles. Electra should pack up and go home, according to Remy. Will Spencer and Electra would like to be present? When the pictures appeared in her hometown, Electra was so upset that she ran away and joined the Forrester in Los Angeles. If this stuff resurfaced, Electra would be appalled. There are deepfakes of her everywhere throughout town. What would happen if that material appeared here? Will Electra fight here or run again? Remy will do all in his power to prevent Electra from escaping him. He intends to attempt to convince Electra to travel to New York, where he and she had previously intended to go. Will, though, has no intention of permitting this to occur. Will go to what lengths to ensure that Electra is safe? Will has informed Electra that he believes there is a problem with Remy. Remy's possessiveness of Electra bothers Will. Remy disapproves of Will and Electra's continued behavior. Because Electra is attracted to Will and only views Remy as a friend, Remy feels envious of him. Remy could believe that Electra would come to love and desire to be with him if he can get her away from LA and would. Regretfully, Electra has no desire for another relationship. With Will, Electra is completely content. Could Remy try to coerce Electra into staying in New York by convincing her to travel there as friends? Will could use the Spencer jet to pursue Electra after figuring out where Remy has taken her. Remy is extremely agitated and might be extremely violent if he feels threatened. If Electra tries to escape Remy in order to reach Will, he can end up injuring her. Remy could possibly attempt to harm Will. Is it possible to prevent Remy from doing anything irrevocable? In order to protect Will and Electra from Remy, someone will need to remove him. It is obvious that Remy poses a risk to Will and Electra. Is it possible to protect Will and Electra from Remy? What will ultimately happen to Remy? Will Spencer Crew Morrow cautions Remy Price, Christian Weissman. However, it appears to be too late as Electra Forrester Linnea Grace is fired right after getting assurance that her job was safe. Plus, Rich Forrester Torsten K. leans for a kiss with Taylor Hayes Rebecca Budig. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera at B. And B. Spoilers for the week of December 16th reveal that the preview clip shows Brooke filming an announcement, then sharing the reel. Ridge Taylor, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and Eric Forrester John McCook, watching the video. As everyone leans in to watch the video on a phone, Steffi's jaw drops. Brooke announces she is taking over as CEO of Forrester Creation. The preview clips for the week of December 18th reveal that Ridge has moved in with Taylor and Steffi. Now Ridge did tell Brooke that he loves her too much to fight. Plus, Ridge didn't pack any bags.